All right, $150 oil. What's that going to do to world inflation, Federal Reserve policy, and the stock market? Joining me now from Singapore via Skype, my old friend Jim Rogers, chairman of Rogers Holding Company. Jimmy, great to see you. I want to talk about this $150 oil. If you are right, this is going to throw a monkey wrench into the stock market. Why do you think it's going to 150?
Well, Larry, it's not going to 150 this week or this month even, but the surprise is going to be how high the price of oil stays. Larry, we're running out of known reserves of oil. These are simple facts. We have not had a major elephant oil field discovered in over 40 years.
Boone Pickens is telling me that we're going to replace our oil with natural gas. Is that possible? Might that bring the oil price down?
Well, someday, yes, but someday is a long, long, long way from now. I hope he's right, Larry, but it's going to take a long time to make that transition.
So what about your neck of the woods now in Asia? China's reporting higher inflation and they're raising interest rates. Ditto for India, a lot of the smaller Asian countries, even Brazil. We've talked about this before. Higher inflation over there, they're tightening policy. Might that not weigh down oil, gold, and other commodities?
Larry, everywhere in the world there's inflation except at the BLS down in Washington, D.C. I mean, Europe, go to Norway, go to Australia. Inflation is here. The Americans lie about it, and the British lie about it. Yes, I'm glad to see people are tightening up. But, Larry, we also have huge supply problems. I just explained. The known reserves of oil are declining. That's true of everything.
How much would this interest rate hiking be for the Asians and the Brazilians? Would that stop the commodity rally? We've already seen a big stall in the gold rally, Jimmy. Might all the copper, for example, and including oil, stall out under the pressure of these rate hikes?
Well, we're certainly going to have corrections, Larry. That's the way markets work. Nothing goes straight up or straight down. But these corrections will be nothing more than corrections in a major bull market, which has years to go.
So what happens? The Fed had its meeting today. Nothing's going to change. Ultra easy money and pump priming as far as the eye can see, Jimmy. Is that good or bad for stocks right now?
Larry, whenever you pump money into the economy, it's got to go somewhere, and people don't want to sit and hold paper money, and I don't blame them. You wouldn't either when the currency is being debased. Some of it will go into stocks. More of it will go into commodities, because when you debase paper money, people want to own real assets. That's the way to make money.
So how bullish are you on the U.S. stock market? We crossed 12,000 today, couldn't quite hold it. There is a rally going on, as you know. How bullish are you on American stocks?
I'm not terribly bullish on stocks anywhere. My way to play is if the world economy gets better, commodities are going to make a fortune. If the world economy does not get better, commodities are the place to be because they're going to print more money, and that's how you protect yourself. This is a time, Larry, when you should own real assets, not stocks and bonds.
All right, but you're saying stocks do not qualify as real assets? Some people think stocks are an inflation hedge.
Well, that's what the myth that stockbrokers put out, but throughout history, go back and look. You know, when we had huge inflation in the 70s, stocks were not a good place to be.
I don't know. Did you hear President Obama's State of the Union or read anything about it today? And what do you make of all that, bullish or bearish?
Waste of time. I mean, the man doesn't understand what's going on. He doesn't understand we've got staggering debts, and they're going higher and higher and higher. He's ruining America. I mean, I can't believe that a grown person could stand there and say some of that stuff.
Do you think we're ever going to solve our deficit and debt problem, Jimmy Rogers? Last one.
Only when we have a crisis or a semi-crisis, when they're forced to. Those guys in Washington do not get it.
All right, my great friend Jim Rogers with strong views. As always, Jimmy, we appreciate your coming on. Thanks very much. That's it for the Kudlow Report tonight. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow evening.